Welcome to Burgess Funhouse. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Hello Raindrops! Fluffy Hills had a new update, and it is the Shinetide update. So in this video I'm going to show you where all of the quest items are and where all of the chests are, but do keep in mind that the quest items are random for every person, but just in case it helps you choose a place to go, then I will show you where mine are. So I think I'm actually going to join the Travelers team. It's really hard choice to decide, but I think that kind of fits me best. You guys can join whichever you would like. I have heard that the Travelers team is in the lead right now, and that's not exactly why I'm choosing it, but you do get a special reward, an exclusive prize I should say, for being on the team that wins at the end of the summer event. And you can help get points for your team by doing mini games, going around collecting amethysts, doing experience, wishing on the fountain, spinning the wheel, all kinds of things. So you definitely want to pick one and then continue to do your tasks and other things to help win points for your team so that hopefully they'll win and you get that exclusive item at the end. So ignore my seashell hunt count right now because I did help do testing, so I had grabbed some of those, but don't worry, I will start over on my alt account to show you where all of those are. And look at this cute map, isn't it adorable? I love this little map. And then I have some fans here, which is always so fun to play with. So like I said, I will show you where all of the quest items are, but it will be different possibly for you, and also where all the chests are. Let's go ahead and try to wish and see if we can win the new crown here. I have heard that the best way to win a crown is to always choose the same answer choice. So for this story, if I chose A, then I want to choose A again every time I go and wish on the well. And so you can see back here I do have some people in the server who have already won the cool new halo. So here we have Soup, who has the halo you can see right here on top. Isn't that so cute? I love it. It doesn't come with a back toggle, it is only just the head toggle, but I do still think it is worth it. You can see it here, she went ahead and took the other one off, so we can see it with only that one equipped. But I love it, I think it's cute, and thank you Soup for letting us see that in the video today. And before I left, I actually saw someone else here with it on. You can see how adorable it is. I love her little outfit and everything that goes along with it. So I wanted to show you from two different people and the different hairstyles as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at a zoomed out version of this map. It is so cute. You can see that there's definitely stuff underwater and above water as well. And then we also have some kind of Burning Spice Coliseum that will be coming soon. I assume that'll be in part 2 of the update, because remember this did say part 1 of the summer update. And then of course we have some little things over here for Cinnamon and Sam, and of course we can go around collecting the amethyst and those as well. So we do have all of that here where we can continue to earn stuff for our team. You can see I have 2 points already, and here is one of the chests. Don't worry, I will show you where all of those are later. So yes, you can run around and check everything, and then I will show you actually where you can go and start the quest. You'll want to go ahead and start that when you get to this map, so that way if you happen to run into any seashells early on, then you can go ahead and start collecting those, because it can be a little bit difficult to find them sometimes. And this of course are the leaderboards for all of the teams depending on who you chose. Again, the Travelers team is currently in the lead. We'll have to see if it stays that way. Alright, so over here is where you go to get the quest. You can see it labeled right here on the door. So you come in and you talk to her to get the quest. And so I wanted to show you exactly where that is. And also, in case you don't know, from that same area there is a grotto underneath. And this is where you can come and spin the wheel in this map. You don't have to teleport to the original main plaza. You can actually do that here as well. And I think it's cute because it does have a lot of seashells and stuff like that in it. So you can definitely do a lot of role playing with your mermaids and stuff in this area. And in case you haven't tried, the diving boards do actually make you spring up into the air, so I think that's a cute little touch there in case you haven't actually tried to use them yet. And something else you need to know about, down here there is a star path, so you do unlock exclusive stuff that are bonuses for leveling. You can see here the things that I have unlocked so far, so you get these for just leveling. You can see what level there are up above it that you unlock these things, so that's another cool thing that you can have, and these are yours. You cannot trade these, so the only way to get these is by just leveling in the game and completing the star path. I absolutely love their new UI. I think it's so cute, and you can see here are the tasks that you can do. I think there's a bug right now with some of the tasks, but don't worry, they are working on it. And then in the update logs, I'll let you read that. There are some new codes that you can put in for free amethyst, so let's go ahead and put those in. You do that by going to the shop and clicking codes at the top. The first code that we're going to put in is Happy Shinetide in all capital letters. That one is for 5,000 amethysts. And then our next one is 1K event sign up Shinetide in all capitals again. And then let's go ahead and redeem that for 10,500 amethysts. Wow. Make sure you pause if you need to at any time. Next one is 1K group members. And then let's see, redeem that one is 5,000 amethysts. And that is our last one for now. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you where all of the quest items I found are. I will kind of speed it up in between collecting them. Again, yours will be in different locations, but just in case you haven't thought to look in these specific areas, I wanted to show you where I found mine. It did take me a while to find them, but hopefully this will kind of give you some ideas of what they look like and where you could potentially find them around the map. So we talked to Pearl to get the quest, and she tells you that we need some shells to help restore harmony to the shores. So we're going to help her, and of course we will get a reward, which you saw earlier. So the first one that I found is actually right here. You can see there's number 1. Here is number 2. So I checked on the outside of all of the areas first before I really did a lot of digging under the water. So hopefully that'll help you. Make sure you're checking at the top of all of the mountains, and some of them can be hidden in the flowers. So you can actually teleport to this area over here if you didn't know by going to world and then fast travel, and then of course the water slides. I didn't find one here on this character, but I did find one on my main character, so make sure you do come up here to check to make sure you don't have any of the seashells up here. So I wanted you to know that that is an easy way to get up there. Of course, you can jump up here as well, but you can actually fast travel, which I think is super helpful. So you can see I'm checking all around that area. And then we do have a boat over here on my other character. I did find one in the boat, so make sure you check there for yours as well. Here's one underwater. So I think I had 2 underwater this time, but I had 3 on my other character, so make sure you really check the water well. Some spots can be a little bit difficult, but make sure you take your time to check the area well, especially if you're missing like the last one. And of course, don't forget to stop and wish on the well a few times so that you can continue to earn points while you are looking for these seashells. Here's my other one over here by the leaderboards. I didn't have any in the grotto, but and that was on both characters, and then I had this one actually hiding right beside the quest giver, so make sure you check there because I almost missed that one. But definitely check because yours could potentially be in the grotto, but as far as I know, no one has had theirs spawn in there, but it's still worth the shot to check if you haven't found yours. See, that one right there is hiding in the flowers. There's no way I would have seen that one without the pop-up, so look very carefully. And then my last one, which was pretty funny, I didn't even think to check here. My last one was actually on top of this diving board here. So make sure you're checking up there because it's not necessarily on the ground. So you can see that I now have all of mine, and so I automatically get the reward in my inventory. I don't actually have to go and turn the quest back in. So let's go ahead and look at that really quick so you guys can see what the reward looks like. So let's go ahead and go into and hit show all, and let's go ahead and find them. You can see it's right here kind of towards the top. They're all called Shimmer. So let's go ahead and equip all of those, and I'm just going to leave it in the base colors. You guys can obviously restyle yours however much you would like. So let's see, I think that is about it. This set doesn't come with shoes, but of course you can wear your own shoes or go barefoot. I think this set is super cute. It kind of reminds me of Jasmine a little bit, but also slightly different. It is adorable though, and it can be dressed up and mixed and matched with a bunch of different things, but I love it, and it's free for just doing the quest, which is awesome as well. But I definitely would love to see what you guys do with this set, and you can join my Discord server to show me. I would love to have you. Okay, next I'm going to show you where all of the chest locations are. Of course, here at the spawn, we can already see there's one right here, and this one has 2,000 amethysts. Alright, so let's see. The next one we are going to head over. Let's see, let's go over here for the next one. Oops, sorry. And we're going to head across over to where the quest giver is, because we can see back behind the little hut here is chest number 2. Let's grab that one. And that one is worth 4,000 amethysts. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see. We're going to head to let's go to the waterfall area over here where the big tall slides are. There is actually a chest over in this little cave area. And you can see it's kind of under the water right here below us. Let's go ahead and grab this one. That one is worth 5,000 amethysts. Alright, let's head back out. And then we're going to run across over to this other island here. And remember, if you already grabbed your shell quest thing, you can be looking for that along the way. Over here at the boat, there is another chest. This one definitely has the most amethyst in it. So it's kind of tricky to see, but it is, you kind of have to go through the boat there. Let's go ahead and grab that one. And that one is worth 10,000 amethyst. And remember, I did find one of my shells there on my main character, so make sure you're looking for that as well while you're going through it. Okay, so from there, we are going to head straight over here to this island, straight ahead. There are some up here on the fireplace area, but let's grab this one over here first. So it's back behind where it says Cinnamon and Sam was here. That one is worth 3,000 amethysts. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go and jump up and grab the one I was just talking about here in the lava kind of area. And let's grab that one. This is our last chest, and this one is worth 3,000 amethysts. That is a total of 27,000 amethysts. This is the Fruity Pop Party Bathing Suit, which is the Tropical Heat Item Contest 2025 winner, and this outfit. And this one is the Tropical Heat Top, which is also an item contest winner for the Tropical Heat Contest, and I paired it with the Tropical Beach Denim Skirt and the Tropical Beach Wedges. Also, don't forget to check out the many new faces that they have added to the game. There are some extremely cute ones. I am still wearing the Cyber Kiki one, which is my favorite. They also have some new hairstyles, and they also have some of the new hair textures. The hairstyle that I have been wearing from like the very beginning of Fluffy Hills is down here at the bottom. Let's go to it. So it's the no name one, but look at all of these cute textures that they have added to the game. There are so many beautiful ones. I love what they have been doing with these, and I feel like it is definitely an art because some of these would be super hard to make. And then we also have this cute dress. It's the Sea Fairy Coral dress, which is another Tropical Heat Item Contest winner for 2025, and I love it. So when I made the video, the Fairies team has 13,802 points. The Travelers team has 29,348 points. The Fashionistas team has 24,789, and the Mermaids team has 20,884. So make sure you're getting on to help your team win. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to help us get to our next milestone. I will definitely be doing some giveaways in my Discord server. We are trying to reach 25,000 subscribers. Also join Discord to talk all things Fluffy Hills. I am trying to grow that audience, and I would love to chat with you about the game and your favorite parts as well. We will see you next time. Bye, Raindrops.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.